Another Sunday, another case of the Scaries to start your work week. Welcome to the newest edition of the Sunday Scaries, where we have all your gore, lore, and more, covering all the latest horror happenings, slicing open all the latest horror news and dissecting it bit by bit, finding all those juicy innards. Pour yourself a nightcap and turn your fright lights while we take you on a tour of terror. A very special episode today, fellas. We got the Chainsaw Wars. How exciting!
I
I love
know.
chainsaws.
This was great. This was Adrian. You weren't here for the last one we did. Honestly, not many of you were here. If Gremlin's here, he was there. I remember that. But we did this back 2022, or was it?
It was the first year we did this.
Okay, so then it would have been 2022 we did this, and then it was kind of like sporadic. I think we meant to do one, and then just time and everything wasn't working out. And now it just kind of lined up perfectly for a Sunday night. So, why not?
It was
a lot of fun.
Stars, fellas.
It was. I'm actually still getting signed in here on Shudder.
Okay, it is actually playing. It's on Shudder TV there.
Perfect.
It's right there.
Cool. So if you guys want to follow along with us, hopping in there, Shudder TV. I think Brandon asked in the Discord if it works through Amazon Prime. I'm not sure. I would imagine if like the Amazon Prime like version of it like opens to like their live TV stuff, then you should probably be able to watch it.
Yeah, because that doesn't have to go through like AMC or something like that when it's Shudder. Every time
AMC Plus, I think.
Yeah, something like that. Every time I look up something, it never says Shudder. It always says AMC Plus on there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, I'm sure we'll work it out. Let me get this here. Adrian, are you going to be watching it with us, my boy?
Yeah, I'll hop in there, man. I'm looking at the nominees right now.
Yeah. Oh, that's the other thing. I did put the actual like list. The what do you call it? Like the sheet, the ballot sheet. Yeah, there we go. I put that in the Discord as well, so I can get that there for you folks. Luke, why don't you take us away here? Or actually, Adrian, fill us in about your week first. We'll do that, and then I'm still just trying to sign in here.
Man, just another boring week, dude. I watched this movie called Compromat or whatever, and I was really pushing for Long Legs. I really wanted to see Long Legs, but I was voting with Julie's family, so that one we were all like, okay, let's give it a shot, and it was not so much of a horror movie, even though it was in the horror category on Hulu. It was more of like a romance and a thriller and stuff. And they definitely had some good suspenseful moments and things like that. And of course, the subject matter itself was a little dark. But I mean, hey, it was a good story. It was a decent watch. You know what I mean? But definitely wasn't as, crazy as I was hoping it was going to be. Aside from that, man, just been doing a lot of stuff around the house and just working. Another boring week for me otherwise. How about you guys?
I mean, I watched some cool stuff. I saw a movie this week that I'm really excited to talk about. We're going to be doing a review for this one this week, as well as it's going to be kind of a big part of a particular video that's coming out. Going to be kind of like one of our first more holiday themed videos, since we haven't had many of those this year with Splatterthon. That's really where it's going to kick off. Just more quality over quantity, I think, was the mantra. And also we just run out of time doing everything. So there you go. But I had a good time with that. I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the Black Phone. I know I talked to a few of the folks here, like Gannon and Skittles. Yeah. I'm not sure if that translates over to YouTube as well, but we all talked about the Black Phone too, and I got to kind of vent to them a little bit of my frustrations. Overall, though, I did love the movie, so pretty good week.
Yeah, Black Phone 2 is on my priority list as far as watching movies go, this upcoming week and stuff like that. But I have been seeing some weird, some people saying some stuff about it on Reddit, so I definitely gather that, it's divisive at least.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
definitely a different flavor than the first one. So just expecting something a little stronger supernaturally, which I think you get that from the trailer, but it still seems to be surprising some people, I think.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Here, yeah. I'm getting the stream pulled up right now, so I'm balancing the audio. But yeah, no, I was definitely pleased with it. I definitely understand people who have criticisms for it, but I'm happy to see that it seems like overall everybody thought it was pretty good. Like, I mean, I don't see a lot of hate for it, which has been great. So seems like they overall pretty much won everybody over. Not everybody, but you know, most
Oh
people.
yeah, and I see Brandon saying in the comments here, Black Phone is better. This Black Phone was better than the first, and
Mhm.
had it higher than Weapons and Long Walk. Are you saying you have it higher than Weapons and Long Walk?
Yeah, I saw he updated his top horror movies of the year, and I saw it and made it on there. So I was
Oh, okay.
definitely, you know, I have to say I'd probably put
Gotcha.
both Weapons and The Long Walk over Black Phone 2 personally, but I definitely understand it's got some of those, like I said, Nightmare on Elm Street vibes that people have been missing. It's got a lot there. It's got a lot to offer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I can see why there would be a case to be made that Black Phone 2 could be above both those films. I mean, The Long Walk is such a different kind of film in terms of horror that it depends on really what you're looking for. And the Black Phone 2 certainly has that horror vibe that I think consistently throughout the film. When we talked about it in a review, and Dylan and I and Jake, we all stood outside of the theater talking about it. It was like conceptually, I like where they went with it. It does have a great vibe to it, but like in terms of really taking advantage of the the idea of it, maybe in a different setting. And I like where they go with it, but maybe not spend all your time there just because it seems like it's eaten up and it doesn't go as many places I think as it could, especially when we get into that supernatural vibe and really what you could do with that idea because they're really just there's a primary location for the film and it does have a great bitterness to it, especially with the cold and everything, the
Hmm.
isolation aspect to it. But they tease something earlier on in the film, and Dylan, I know it was one of your favorite scenes with Finney, where it's like where he sees the grabber, and it's like you get that vibe of, especially when you look at Nightmare on Elm Street and how it always takes place in Springwood, and you can really open up kind of a neighborhood aspect of it. I would have really loved to see them tackle that with not to get too into Nightmare on Elm Street, but even if we expanded the cast and develops even some more characters and see where you could go with that, would have been rather interesting.
Agreed. Yeah. No, I definitely think that there's potential for more, but again, like I said in our review, I hope they don't force it. So,
Well, do you see? I was going to bring that up. Ethan Hawke said he'd love to do a third.
why wouldn't he?
He
Like,
said
I mean,
he'd love
he's
to tackle the grabber in hell. Would
yeah,
be his thing. So I don't
dude,
know.
a grabber centric movie would be fucking awesome. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
So it's certainly, and I think it was number one at the box office. I looked at the numbers earlier, but I think it was number one. It did like 28 or something like that.
Oh, that's
I
not
think
bad.
maybe. Yeah. So I think it was higher than expected. So it certainly did the numbers that they were looking for. And internationally, I think it did even maybe in the 40s, maybe the low 40s or something like that. But
Ooh.
so it
Well,
was.
that's all good news for Scott Derrickson. Like straight up. I mean, considering he had The Gorge, which was what was that limited theatrical and streaming, or was that just streaming?
I don't know if that hit a theatrical release at all, to
Because
be
if that
honest.
was just Apple, then it's like there's no way we're really going to get solid numbers on that.
Yeah.
But I mean, most of the time the streaming ones do really well just because people have access to them at home. But like with that this year and the Black Phone 2 being, as good as it was, it's like dude is on a roll for me right now. Like he can, and I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I love the first Doctor Strange. It's not like one of my all-time favorite Marvel movies, but it's still like it's about middle of the road for me, middle of the pack. But yeah, dude really I think has only made like one movie I wasn't like super duper into, and I really want to rewatch it soon. So
Absolutely. He has got a great handle on it. I know Brandon said the visuals by itself have it higher on the list than the other two films, which I totally get. There is really a lot of strong visuals in the Black Phone 2. There is some really jarring imagery. I was really surprised. You're always looking for that dark story, but I was really surprised as to where they take it and how much they do show in terms of how gruesome and gory that film can get. So it certainly does take advantage of the vibe in terms of justifying its existence from that aspect. I certainly do think it did, but I think even when you look at the narrative, and you could say I'm okay with this existing, certainly, but I don't know. There's some tie-ins there that are just like a bit of a stretch, and it's kind of okay. we're trying to get as much mileage out of this. It honestly does surprise me to say that, that idea existed, and them to say, oh, this is what we doubled down on in terms of, okay, this is the idea we were looking for, and this is how we got to the sequel. Just because it's not a bad idea, it just doesn't feel like they open it up enough. It feels like just a grain of an idea in terms of where they go with it.
I feel you. We'll get back to that, but I did want to say they are doing best supporting performance. So if you got your ballot sheet up right now, we'll kind of, because we can't play it on YouTube, unfortunately. We have to kind of do it like this, where we'll just kind of commentate over everything, talk with the chat, all of us. But I'm excited for this one. I mean, personally, where are you going with this one? Either of you, who do you think is going to walk away with this? Who do you want to walk away with this?
Let's see here. So supporting, let me take a look. Supporting performance. Honestly, in terms of variety, I'd love to see Hugh Grant from here. I think would be rather interesting just because his performance surprised me.
Mm-hmm. Let's see what it is. I think it's going to be Miles. Ooh, Nicolas Cage for long legs. Oh boy. People are not going to love that.
I just don't think he had enough screen time to justify. Like, I liked what he offered in long legs. It just wasn't enough to, especially when you look at that ballot and say there's so many great picks out of there that really do carry the film. That's why I'm honestly surprised he did get it, but he's a big name.
Yeah, Gannon was with you though. Hugh Grant on there. M. Quigley, yeah, dude. I would, or Quali, sorry. Nicolas Cage. Yeah, I do love Nicolas Cage, so I don't want to be a hater, but it's like people are, I know long legs didn't necessarily work for everybody, so I liked it. But I think, I don't know, maybe it's still just fresh for me, but like I still think like Miles Cotton being that his debut performance in Sinners, and his voice, like, I don't know, dude. That's kind of a, like, of all the performances this year, I think like that one, and if I'm being completely honest, like I guess if I'm just going off the list here, David Johnson, but not even just for Alien Romulus, but for The Long Walk, which he was just in. I mean, he's phenomenal. He's somebody I'm so excited to see what they do next.
Yeah. There was, ballot-wise, there were a lot of great picks. I think I went with Hugh Grant just because that dialogue that he delivers about with the board games and everything was just some of the most compelling stuff. He really does sell that character. And I think if you don't have the caliber of an actor in that role, the film doesn't work. And I had some issues with Heretic, certainly, but it's never on Hugh Grant. I think some of the writing for me just didn't work. And conceptually, it kind of just falls a little bit flat for me. But Hugh Grant in that is absolutely epic. It did get me
He is great.
Excited to see him. He needs to stay in the realm of horror for at least
a
few films.
Nice. Let's see.
Now they have Ryan Coogler on here.
Yes, Ryan Coogler's presenting. I like the names they got for this. I don't know who all the presenters are, so let's see. Yeah, it looks, I like everybody here is chiming in for long legs. Love Nicolas Cage, freak out in the car. Yeah, that was great. That was a great scene. Not awards worthy. It's completely understood. Yeah, definitely. That's really where I think it is. Like, I liked Long Legs. I get a hankering to watch that movie. I feel like every 6 months or so, I just want to put it on, even if I don't watch the whole thing. Like, I watch that opening like attack all the time. Okay, what is this one for?
Best first feature.
Best first feature.
And of course, I want Mr. Crockett on this. That one was
that's a good one. Hang on, where's that one? Oh, I think people would really like The Ugly Stepsister.
Yeah, that one gets a lot of love, and it's a good film. The
Ugly Stepsister? Hell yeah, there you go. Look at that.
Go.
Very deserved. That's a great movie. I do want to revisit it. It's been, I feel like we were so like busy at that time. I forget like how many movies we had, but that was a really busy month for us. I think we had more theatrical stuff. So like that movie was one that was almost like a fever dream. Our review is so short because it's like we're just sitting there like just burning through stuff. But I really want to watch that one again because I know we were kind of like comparing it to The Substance a little bit.
Yeah,
but I feel like it's got a voice of its own.
Yeah, and I think the marketing was in comparison to The Substance a lot, and
that was true.
That was where they were going. Is really strong body horror, and The Ugly Stepsister is certainly strong to an extent, but not in not comparable to the Substance and where they go with it. It's a smaller budget, you know, so it's like you're not going to get that aspect of it. So I think maybe we went in with that expectation, unfortunately, just because of the marketing. But it's a great film, and especially knowing what to get now, I think going in with a different lens, that film could be a lot more fun, knowing we're not going to get as extreme body horror as we did in something like The Substance.
Yeah, I'd agree. I mean, Adrian, you were a big fan of The Substance, so
Yeah, love The Substance, dude. I mean, super creative. I'm currently trying to get into Shudder right now.
oh, are you signing up for it, or are you doing
Yeah, I'm just gonna get my own account.
yeah, just get the free trial and then cancel it after the show.
Yeah.
that's what I did.
That's what I'm just putting in my card information real quick.
It doesn't. We're so on and off with our Shudder like account just because like we get screeners for all the movies every month. So it's like unless there's something we really want to watch or a show or something that we didn't get, it's like this is the only time we really get it. Or if my dad wants to watch it, I reactivate our account every once in a while too.
Yeah, and honestly, Shudder was worth a month just for being just Halloween for me. I obviously we loved it, and to be able to rewatch that, and I've rewatched it a handful of times already since its release.
Oh, Erica, definitely add the Ugly Stepsister to your list if you haven't seen it.
Definitely.
Yep, Violet and Gracie and Violet both said one of the best of the year for them. Jason Morbies, I haven't seen The Ugly Stepsister yet. I heard Second Sight is releasing a 4K. Ooh,
that's fantastic
great.
to have a smaller film getting a 4K release like that.
You know what, I was almost debating about picking a movie for an upcoming list that's like 2 or 3 lists from now. But there's a movie from 2023 that I still don't think has a physical release. And I think you'll be rather upset when you I'm just trying to confirm this real quick. When you hear this.
A huge film? Or
it wasn't huge at all. It's very small, but we loved it. Okay, so there is a basic Blu-ray, it looks like.
Okay.
It's only $10 right now, but it's You'll Never Find Me. I want like Second Sight or at least Umbrella, because it's Australia, to pick that up.
Fantastic.
And like do one. Like I love that movie. I want to watch it again.
One of the best. When we talk about just a lean, mean script and really making use of its setting and never feeling dull or repetitive, You'll Never Find Me is perfection.
Oh, hey. Nice.
That's perfect.
I love that.
Gracie, did you take photos? That would be fantastic.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out what I'm going to be. Atticus is Jack the Reaper from Spirit Halloween, so we can kind of go all over the place. Originally, I thought our whole family were all going to go as ghost faces, different ones. I was going to be the one from Scary Movie with the smile and stuff. But, you know, he wanted to do that. Since he's so young, we're in that stage of whatever he picks, we just do all our costumes around that. So it's like a big event for him. Let's see. Nonfiction series.
Flash Drive-In, I mean, what a staple.
Yeah, I think that wins every year, though.
Yeah, FANGORIA's great, though.
I think Dragula will probably take this one because I think that's a new show.
Always.
Oh, The Last Drive-In.
Drive-In, can't go wrong.
Can't go wrong. Absolutely. Yep, it's a staple. I kind of had a feeling it was going to win. Let's see here. Silhouetted, what's going on? For any Todd Sheets fans out there, it's a cult classic. Goblin from the early 90s is getting a Blu-ray release by Visual Vengeance. Oh, hell yeah. Actually, wait a second. I think I saw that like come across my IMDb. Because sometimes I'm just like randomly surfing around like between IMDb Pro and Letterboxd. I'm just like bouncing between the two, looking for weird, obscure movies. And I think that's one. that I wanted to see. Ba, 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 ba. From 93. Oh, God. That doesn't look like the poster I saw originally, but I definitely think this is the one.
What are you talking about? Goblin from
Yeah.
1993? I don't think I've seen that one. Sorry, I got lost in.
Yeah, no, I got
Days
you. I was
Star
trying
Wars.
to listen to what they were saying as well.
We're trying to multitask here. This is
I know my ADHD sucks for this.
Either.
Best
Ah,
documentary.
I might have
Oh
actually seen one
shit!
on this.
Doc of Chucky still?
Yeah. Doc of Chucky. I don't think I've seen all of it, but I enjoyed what I had seen of it. I think it's a really long documentary. I don't think I've seen any of the documentaries on this list, to be honest, right now. I'm
Yeah, In
so
Search of
far
Darkness.
removed from In Search of Darkness. I'm so excited for that first one. And then they've just kept coming out, and I haven't.
I know, I got to catch up.
Yeah.
It's one of those ones where it's like I would love to just be able to like almost have those in podcast form and then listen to them. I know like the visuals are half of it, but like I could really listen to most of it.
Because we know pretty much everything they're talking about for the most part, you know. I got to catch up on my documentaries. We had so many strong documentaries a couple of years ago. And,
I know. We
and
kept
then we
getting
just
them
kind
like
of
crazy.
fell off. I know they just had Chain Reaction.
I know. I
No.
wanted to respond to that so bad, but we were also just like super busy.
Yeah.
But I did want to see this one, the Resident Evil, the George A. Romero one. Like, I'm so curious about how that would have turned out.
I was so excited for that one. And then just time has not allowed me to sit down and watch that one.
Yeah, In Search of Darkness is amazing. Doc of Chucky is 4 hours long. Yeah. Absolutely. I can't do that, Gracie. I literally, it has to be on a completely separate device. The headphones would mess me up.
I kind of want to check out the documentary of Chucky. That was my fiance's greatest like childhood terror.
Same.
Really?
Yeah.
Chucky?
When you guys,
Chucky's
when you guys come
terrifying.
down here, you got to bring Atticus in a Chucky costume.
You know, Chucky. He has a Chucky costume from his first Halloween, or no, his second Halloween. I'm sorry.
It's perfect. Would he still fit in it though?
I think it was a bit big on him. We could maybe get there.
I had a Howdy Doody ventriloquist dummy as a kid, and I had watched Child's Play, and I was so excited to get this dummy for Christmas, and then I had watched Child's Play 2, and it freaked me out. I put him in the basement, left him there, and every time I'd come down, he'd be in a different spot, so I was convinced he was moving around. He is still in my mom's basement.
Jesus. Good
To this
Lord.
day, man.
I never even had anything that sinister, like direct, but like, you know, like I was just afraid that there was shit down in my basement. There never was, but like, you know, I hated the dark and everything. To answer your question, yes, silhouetted. Oliver Harper, I believe he was just a like influencer like anybody else when he first started out with In Search of Darkness, but I think over the last like 3 or 4 entries, he's been like directly working with them, because I also think he worked on that that big like The Thing documentary that was coming out last year.
How many installments of In Search of Darkness do
Agreed.
they have?
Oh, dude, there's like, because so when did they start? They started in the 80 to 85.
Yeah, I believe so.
So
I have the
then,
very first one. I think is the,
yeah,
the 80s there.
If so, they've done like 5 of them, I think, so far, because they're about to get through the 90s.
Are they
with the
all
next
just
one.
on physical releases? Because I know the first.
No,
one
you can
was.
watch them all
Are
on
they-
Shudder.
Are they on Shudder? Okay. Oh
Mhm.
god, I'm gonna have to have a marathon now.
Yo, what? Salty Sloth? That is fucking terrifying. No. If I had a weird basement in an Airbnb, like, trust me, we're going to a hotel, going to a Marriott.
Did it actually have like caves down there, dude?
And did
Or
you
just
have easy
a room.
access to milk?
Easy access to the milk.
I love seeing Barbara Crampton on anything. This is
I
fantastic.
know, she's
I'll tell you.
wonderful. She had a good year.
Have-
What was that 2023? She was in like 4 movies.
Yeah. She's had such a resurgence. I mean, she's never really left the space, but she's been in so many like more prominent.
I think it's because she's producing so much now.
Yeah.
She's
Did
like
you-
literally basically jump starting and keeping like smaller independent like people like Ty West. She's always producing on his stuff.
Did you ever see Jacob's Wife, or you haven't seen that one yet?
That is the one I have not seen yet. I've
Okay.
seen wait, that's not the director of the Fawn and the
Yes.
Killing a Dead
Yes,
Fawn.
it
That is
is.
him? Okay.
Yep.
What's his other one?
He did The Girl on the Third Floor.
That's the one I saw.
Yeah.
Okay, so I saw that and I saw the Fawn. I can't remember. I want to keep calling it Killing of a Sacred Deer. But it's not that. It's you know what I'm talking about. But I have not seen
you
Jacob's
mean
Wife.
you're talking about A Wounded Fawn, right?
A Wounded Fawn,
Okay.
yes.
Yeah, Travis Stevens.
Yes.
Yeah, I have that one on my Fandango at Home account. Fantastic stuff. I really love
That's
that.
where I watched it.
Yeah. Really good one. I think I can see it mentioned every now and then, but it seems to be a little bit of an overlooked vampire film, but it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I know. I love the concept because like you explained it to me at the gym back in the day, but it was just one of those ones for me where I was just like, I don't know. I just like haven't gotten around to it.
Yeah.
I think about it every once in a while, like especially if I'm on your Voodoo, I do see it, and I'm like, oh shit, I should go back to that. But especially because I liked his other 2 movies.
Yeah. Travis Stevens is a really good director.
Oh,
I think,
yeah.
You know, Girl on the Third Floor really surprised me. I'm a big CM Punk fan, obviously, but like his performance and that, just the subject matter, and they're so unsettling.
That was a
and
good
weird.
movie.
CM Punk, dude. I feel like I watched that back in the day.
Yeah. If you watch wrestling, I'm sure you did.
No, I was thinking about something else. Sorry.
Okay, then nope.
What was I thinking of?
Thinking of Cartoon Network shows.
Probably.
Jacob's Wife, pretty solid. Crampton was really good in it. Absolutely. Let's see.
I'll see Brandon knows. He knows what's going on.
Also be able to see Dead and Buried 1981 for on YouTube. Oh, hell yeah.
That's a good one. That seems to be.
It's Bill Moseley.
I always would run across that. It took me forever to watch Dead and Buried.
Mm-hmm. There he is. There's the man. Oh, what's he got? Goblin ears? I am let's see. I'm not doing too well right now on my ballot sheet, just so you guys know. I have not gotten a single one correct. I don't know if anybody has, but let's see. Nah, I might as well not. I was gonna say let's start going through years while we wait for these guys, but I'm like, we're gonna get crossed here in a second. So let's see. Ageless. Love Barbara Crampton. Oh, this is going to be Creature Effects. Hell yeah. Oh, let's see what they got. I forget. Creature Effects. Oh, yeah. This one I was going to give to Studio Gillis just because they're also nominated for Romulus and Werewolves, and I interviewed him. So it's like I kind of am like, a little bit of a taking sides there. But to be real, I could go with any of these because I loved the wooden doll and Oddity. Like Oddity was one of my favorites from last year. Smile 2, that fucking creature at the end is so haunting.
Yeah.
And I mean the substance, dude, like it's incredible. Like anything on this list I'd be happy with.
Yeah, for me, like the layup would be the substance, just because I mean it is so well done. But us being huge werewolf fans,
I know.
would love werewolves to win this because we don't see enough great werewolves, and to have that feather in the cap and hopefully be like, okay, let's just more werewolf stuff.
I'm giving it to the substance. I'm very biased, but
respect. No, I
that
get it.
Little cut alone, that's also pretty good. Actually, Romulus was super good.
Romulus was great.
Yeah, it was like they filmed an actual alien.
A Walgina from Romulus, though.
That's a winner.
It's going to Romulus, actually. I got a feeling about that. Oh, dude, I was right the first time.
Ah, there you go. The substance. There you go, Adrian and Brandon. They both got it. You know, it's deserved, man. It's fucking deserved. Like, just those, because you got to think, not just the ending creature there, but like they had to do all the makeup to de-age or like to age up Demi Moore.
Yeah.
And everything. Like they had all that to contend with, and she had to literally wear that for like the last third of the movie. So it's one of those things where it's like she's in it the entire time in direct sunlight.
It's such an epic makeup effect, to be honest. Like creature wise, that thing was insane. And I remember just watching that film, and we finally get there, and to think Demi Moore is in a film where this creature exists was absolutely wild.
Yeah. You know, a lot of people that I talked to were like, oh, I don't know about the creature at the end. But honestly, that was the payoff for me.
Yeah, you need that. Like, that was the exclamation
Yeah.
point in the substance, you know?
And that's
like,
funny because Haley loved that movie up until the big creature.
Yeah.
She was like, I don't know. She's like, she loved how like subtle it was with everything, but like not going that far into the creature with all the blood. But like she's just one of those people, and I've know a few other people who felt this way too, where they loved the substance up until it went full-blown monster movie. And I'm like, dude, why? It's perfect. It's just it's the best way you could end it.
Oh yeah, and being
In a
pushed out of
sea
your
of
comfort
blood.
zone like that, it's like the
Like
point
movies
of it,
don't
too.
end like that anymore.
Yeah,
it's one of those things where it's unforgivably horror. So if you're not all in on that, I can see it not working for people. But like you need, like I think in order for that film to absolutely work, you need what we get at the end of that.
Yeah, I would agree. And you know us, we're not all like we love our blood and gore, but it's not essential. We definitely know some scary movies that are bloodless or a little less blood than normal, but man,
dude, substance is one hell of an onion. Such an important.
See, Brandon also had that last 15-20 minutes. That's where it really started to turn people off. Yeah, either love Society and that. Yeah, exactly. Society is another one that once they get to the big like orgy part, everybody's just like, either you're in or you're out. Like
that's the only part I watch.
Oh, dude, absolutely silhouetted. I'd agree. I will say I have a list coming up talking about scary movies again. That will be up very soon. And I almost put that on there again, but I didn't because it's not been that long since I last spoke about it. So, Terrifier 3, all the way. I just want Terrifier 3. That's what I have.
I think they only have one nomination. If I don't 100% know that, but I think Terrifier 3 only has one in there. So
it's not Best Picture.
I don't think so.
What the fuck?
28 years later. Oh, never mind.
Oh, I love it, but no, Terrifier, man. I get, they cleaned up heavy for 2. They did when it comes to this category.
And when I was going through my ballot sheet, I was like, I kept going with the substance and a lot of things. I started like mixing it up for a variety of reasons, but I can see this going to be so heavy on the substance just because it has so many.
I'm not mad about this. Yeah, don't get me wrong. This is fine, but
like I wanted Terrifier to win something,
Yeah, but I also would have liked Nosferatu. I wouldn't have been upset with that either. So it's like, damn.
Yeah.
Did you see Nosferatu, Adrian?
No, I was just agreeing on the fact that I kind of, it's dope when movies mop at awards, but I like to see like everybody get a little bit of shine,
Yeah, I would say that's definitely one you and Julie should watch as we get into closer to December. You should watch Nosferatu. Dude, perfect. Once the snow starts, well, which you live in Tennessee, but once the snow starts, it's perfect. Even though we had to go through a snowstorm to see it, it was very fitting. It was very fitting.
Very. It was on brand for that day.
It was.
I was waiting for like a naked vampire to jump out in my car as I was driving.
I know.
I was a little disappointed it didn't happen, but
yeah. I was about to say, man, that would have really made the drive.
I forget, was Nosferatu snipped or not?
Uncut.
Uncut. All right, that's what I thought.
It would have been authentic if you.
I don't have it on 4K yet. I wanted to get the Steelbook, and I didn't pre-order it. And then I thought, oh, it'll come back eventually. Not yet. Like nothing has ever popped up for it. So
That's why you're not sure yet. You're waiting for that.
well, yeah, I want to see it in 4K. I got to make sure.
Got to zoom in.
Mm-hmm.
That should be the cover. Uncut cut. Uncut cut.
Evan will know. I could just call him.
Guaranteed. I'm sure it's in his video. Spends 10 minutes talking.
Yeah, that's a pretty rough one. Not my favorite.
Theranomorphos.
No, Adrian, don't watch that ever. You don't do
Okay.
that to yourself, okay? You run away, okay? If when I tell you to run, you run. You don't need to know nothing about that.
This is harassment at the workplace.
Mm.
You know what is going to be a hard category, and honestly was a hard category for me? Public domain.
Yeah, that was
there's
one
so
I
many.
sat at my computer staring at the choices.
Because I'll tell you what, for me, I mean, it's bias because we were so behind the scenes and involved with like the final steps of Peter Pan Neverland Nightmares, where it's like we got to see that so early, so in the process. It was a huge movie for us. It was a huge moment for us. And I love that. But Screamboat is nothing to fucking like turn your nose to. That is probably top 3 like public domain horror movie in my opinion, if not top 2.
Oh, I thought we were debating on the Mousetrap. I thought that was going to be the big
Listen.
kicker.
Enough. See, I'm with you, Brandon. Like again, Peter Pan,
Yeah.
you know, our bullshit aside, is great. It's definitely like, again, it's top 2 of the Pooniverse. It's probably top 3 for it's that. I don't know. Like I'd really have to sit there and think about it, but
I had to debate with myself on that one. Honestly, I have Peter Pan highlighted just because it's higher on my sheet. I love the way that they took that story, and Screamboat was such a happy surprise. Like
dude, Screamboat's such it puts a smile on my face every time I think about that movie.
it scratched the itch that I wanted from that film. You know, it's like it was exactly what it needed to be. As much fun. It excelled at having the mouse, having that performance, and the wackiness that ensued. But there's something just about the level of groundedness, but kind of supernatural aspect of Peter Pan that makes that one so rewatchable for me. And performance-wise, I think it's really fantastic.
It is. The performances in that are probably the strongest.
And the spin that they put on each different character to make it unique, I think that's why that one won out. But Screamboat, like when I do my best of the year, it's like it goes Peter Pan, Screamboat all the time. That's exactly what it is. They are always right next to
each other. It makes sense. I that's going to be a tough one for me too, because I do want to represent both of them, because I think they're both like really fun, really great, like little movies that I really do love. We do finally have the DVD for Peter Pan here in the States at Walmart. No Blu-ray yet, no Steelbook, so I'm waiting on that as well.
I would love a Peter Pan Steelbook. That would be fantastic.
Because it deserves to be, Brandon. Because it's the best movie.
I'm surprised we haven't gotten a Steelbook for Peter Pan yet. Because, well, we have it for both Blood and Honeys, right? Don't we?
Yep. Michelle Haneke. Yeah, Michael Haneke. Yeah, that well, pretty much you can look at most of his filmography as a horror movie, a horror to your emotions. His movies are so fucking sad. But then he also has Funny Games, Benny's Videos. That's Ben. Am I thinking of anybody know if I'm right on that? I think it's Benny's Videos as he did that.
I'm not sure.
Best series is coming up next, right?
Absolutely. I don't know. Let's see.
Nope.
Costume design.
I think I had Nosferatu. What did I have? I think this one I did Maxine. Cool. No, this was the only one Maxine was up for though. This one I did give to Sinners.
I have Nosferatu on this one.
I'm back in the first one. Let's go.
Nice.
Nosferatu. Nice job, Luke. Nice job. She deserves it. Nosferatu's
Yeah.
beautiful movie.
So authentic, so nice. I mean,
yeah.
they really nail that down. You kind of get lost. That experience, like you said, was great. The snowstorm sucked, but going to the theater to see that one and just being able to see it on the big screen and how bitter that film feels is fantastic.
I don't like to be this negative about things, so I'm really sorry if this upsets people. But I gotta know before we get to it, long before. Did anybody else think that the best limited release list was trash?
Let me see.
I did not. Like, there's 3 movies on there I would take off that weren't even close.
That
for
was
me.
that was no good.
Yeah, I was like, there. I would keep Azrael and Little Bites.
Yeah,
but they wouldn't be my first choice. Like,
Yeah.
I think they're both good for their own things.
I was
They do
really
neat
surprised
stuff, but
that just
Ugh.
how I don't know. It was so underwhelming. That one I
Yeah.
picked Azrael just because I was like, that was really the only one that stuck out to me.
I know, Brandon. You get them all. He always gets the umbrella ones. They look nice, and I should have started getting them from the beginning, but I got Scream Factory did the first one. They announced that one so quick that I was like, oh, they must be doing the whole series then. And they did 2, and now there's like nothing. I haven't heard a thing about it, so that's what upsets me. Best score. I don't remember what I did for this one.
I put Sinners.
You put Sinners for
Yeah.
score. I did too. Yeah.
The substance was really good for the score.
was.
I feel like it really fit. Man, the whole sound design honestly was really good.
Honestly though, if you're gonna give an award to sound design or the score for the substance, you need to give the same award for editing for the substance. Because that movie is not nearly. I don't think that movie is nearly as
just
effective without
synergizes
how
with
editing
itself.
without how well edited it is. I mean, it just goes and goes and goes.
Yeah.
Hey,
Dude,
that
I'm
makes
happy
sense.
about that. I'm happy about that.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
some good stuff in there.
Mm-hmm.
Dylan, if it's the last thing we do when making a film, we have to get a chainsaw award.
I want a chainsaw award. I want one. I don't fucking Oscar. Who cares? Like, I want a
Dude,
chainsaw award. I
That's
just
a
want
good
that
idea.
on my shelf, man. Look at that.
That's a good idea, Gracie. I want to put the substance score on at the gym too.
Dude, absolutely.
Body hack, bro. Body hack.
That would be like a perfect score to play like a Call of Duty shooter 2 or something like that, you know?
I'm
If
a
you're just
robot.
solo playing, just throw that on in the background.
Man, Barbara Crampton's dress right there is saucy.
The score would be for me center. Yeah, sound design was amazing for Long Legs though. Yeah, that's true. Long Legs, I think Long Legs still has a lot of huge. Hey, Alec Gillis.
Hey, Flying Lotus.
Oh shit, Adrian, you have not seen Ash, have you?
Man.
Nope.
Oh, I don't even want to tell. When I come down to see you here soon, we're gonna watch that.
Yeah.
That's a perfect You movie, and Flying Lotus directed it.
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
So unique too. Like, really has.
I feel like I was a bit
particular
harsh on
aesthetic.
that one.
You were. I was surprised.
It was just because, again, I think it just
'Cause you
took too
hate
long to
fun,
get
Dylan.
there.
You just
I
hate
know.
fun,
It got there though. Let's see.
Oh, cinematography.
Pretty good. I would give, I think, Long Legs this one. Nosferatu is beautiful too, but I feel like
I did 28 years later just because of the
I'm gonna do
uniqueness of the
28
camera
years
work.
later.
Yeah, that is cool. I don't know. I feel like Longlegs.
Oh, Nosferatu.
Whatever, Yarin. Get out of here. You didn't even want it.
Big leagued them. Big leagued them. Couldn't even show up. Whatever.
Nah, I mean, I get it. It's a beautiful fucking movie. But Longlegs, dude, like, how that movie transfers from, like, the 1970s aesthetic to the, like, modern, well, not modern, but a little bit, like, more presented kind of, like, washed out crime horror kind of thing.
I love washed out crime. How long is the Chainsaw Wars? Is it 2 hours?
I don't know. I think it's like so probably an hour and a half, I would think, because we're pretty well through this.
I know
aren't we?
that's what I was asking because they're really
we've
just hammering
done-
through all these.
Yeah.
They need to do some more skits.
We still have best series, best video game, best public domain,
They got Andy Samberg.
best director, best screenplay, which better be JT Muller.
Best video game is going to be Silent Hill 2 remake.
I'm not sure about this one. I didn't even have a opinion on this, unfortunately.
I'm gonna go with what Adrian said because he would know.
Sorry, we're close. What the hell is this?
Gracie says mouthwashing.
What did I tell y'all? What did I tell y'all?
There you go.
Dude, Silent Hill 2, the original, was already like groundbreaking as a horror
What's
game.
the remake? Is this like the same thing, just revamped?
It's like the same thing, but you're not like hindered by.
Yeah, they update the
deficiencies.
mechanics, the graphics. They retell the same story, just like in modern graphics and
Well,
mechanics.
that's going to be winning.
The game is
anything.
just easier to play.
I would say it is for video games like that. This is a completely necessary and good practice. I would say, especially because aren't they usually a little cheaper? They only sell them for like, I think they sell them for probably like 60% of the price of a normal game.
I don't know about that one.
They used to.
Yeah, it's a tough call. Tony Hawk, yeah. But, you know, not everybody's going crazy about Tony Hawk.
Mouthwashing made a huge splash. I see what you did there, Gracie. Same. Literally. What the fuck?
What's this gentleman talking about? 50 Shades of Grey. Bob Gray. 50 Shades of Bob Gray.
Hang on, I'm getting like, I thought I heard somebody knocking at the door, so I'm just texting my wife real quick.
Uh-oh.
Bro.
Could just be Atticus just like jumping up and down. He might be watching something.
He's
Trying not-
excited Silent
Try not
Hill
to go to
2
bed.
won.
Hmm?
I said he was excited Silent Hill 2 won, I think.
Yeah, he's freaking out. John
Bro, this is going to be like the Skype movie.
Definitely like his older brother.
This guy's got a wild mustache. I like it.
Mhm.
That is really
Oh, yeah.
wild. Never seen anybody with a mustache like this one.
I'm not even sure what he's talking about, to be honest.
I think this is gonna be best series.
Oh, best series?
Because I saw that on here, isn't it by the bottom?
Best series, yep.
Yep. I think this is what this is gonna be because he's talking about like TV shows.
I've yet to see anything. I haven't seen From or Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, people keep recommending From to us in the comments all the time. I've heard it's great.
Erica says he's got a backwards landing strip on his face. That he does.
Cinema insomnia, huh?
Lobo. I love that.
Is there an award for horror movie hosts? I didn't see that on here.
Is that what's happening right now?
That's what it sounds like they're teeing up.
Maybe.
Is it like an honorary thing?
Oh, might be. Oh, public. Now she's talking about public domain.
Mm,
Is that what we're going with?
I'm just gonna
We're
pretending like I know what the hell's going
There it
on.
is.
We're
We're
just gonna
flying
have
by
to
the seat of
talk
our
about
pants
something else
right
till
now.
we get there. Oh boy.
Oh, jeez. Let's see. So yeah,
I'm just looking at this real quick. I want to see.
I'd vote for
I'm
this guy.
I'm trying to get a gauge here. I should have been keeping track a different way so I could have seen how many we had left. Because yeah, it's like it doesn't seem like there's many left, but
yeah. We only have a handful. Maybe they're just kind of filling time right now. I don't know.
let's see here. Other news while we wait for this to be awarded, did everybody see the little teaser for Evil Dead Burn?
I did not.
I did not.
The little they it's not like a teaser, but they announced that they wrapped production, and you got to see like a little behind the scenes, like them shooting a scene with somebody smacking the shit out of something with like a big tray or a big metal board or whatever. Like it's crazy, man. Looks insane.
Oh, let me see.
Damn.
Oh, I'm pulling it up right
I was
here.
gonna say nobody did. Erica didn't.
When was this released?
Friday.
Friday? Okay.
Friday. Yeah.
I'm
You
excited.
mentioned something about it yesterday.
Does this have a
No.
release date yet? I know 2026, but
I think it's gonna be 2026. I think it's supposed to be the fall.
hell yeah, I'm excited for that one. It looks brutal. Obviously, you're gonna have to have something.
Well, I don't need. This man made one of the scariest movies I've ever seen, and yeah, it's like I don't need it. Sebastian Vanacek. I trust that this is going to be. In my opinion, I'm going to put my dick out on the table here and just say this. I think this will be the most hardcore and intense Evil Dead movie we've ever seen. I think he's going to go full force with this.
I have no reason to believe that he won't, to be honest.
All right, public domain, baby.
I need to watch Mousetrap.
All right. I'm going to say Screamboat or Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmares. If one of those two wins, I will be happy. Anything else, I'll be upset.
Yeah, I mean, I'm in that same boat, but I think Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmares might take it. That one is.
I think it's just a quality film.
Yeah.
I do
Screamboat win?
Yes, it did.
Oh, look at Steve.
Steve and Lamore, they earned it. Those two, Amy and Steve, they worked their asses off.
Nicest people.
I'm gonna have to send him a text.
Yeah, Steven was the first person we interviewed on the channel, and we've had just such a great rapport with him. I mean, dude is fantastic, and to see him succeed like that is absolutely wonderful. So I don't know what he's doing next, but I'm excited to see him getting a little bit of a bigger budget on things and really being able to stretch his creative wings, so to speak, and do some of the things he's really interested in. Because I mean, like, especially looking at the Mean One, when we weren't the biggest fans of that film, maybe expecting something different, but then going into Screamboat and seeing him kind of really kick it into that next gear and give us what we wanted out of that film, it's fantastic.
Oh,
how about that?
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah!
On the way.
Let's go. Definitely watch Screamboat. It's a lot of fun. Oh, Erica, get out of here. Oh, no. I got you. Okay. I feel you. I get it. I feel it, Brandon. I get it. But listen, they're gonna have this category, I think, from here on out, and I think that the boys are gonna get it for Pooniverse. That's got to be the one. If anything, it's gonna be their Avengers. I think Pooniverse is gonna be. In my opinion, I think that's gonna be the biggest public domain movie ever. I think it's gonna be crazy.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be wild for sure. I'm so excited for Pinocchio as well, and Strung I think is gonna be such a strong contender. I think that one's gonna have such an interesting take on it that it's been the one that I've been most excited about, and it does not look like it's gonna disappoint.
Oh, you have to go to Nightmare Files. You have to go to the Shutter Live TV,
Shutter TV,
app. And it should be the only thing playing right now, I think.
Timu.
Ba, 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 ba. I'm on Bloody Disgusting because there was another little thing I saw on here I forgot to send to you that I thought was interesting. We could bring up kind of like in between these segments. Oh, where did it go? This is best series.
Yes, yep.
Oh, yep.
Creep
Primate.
Tapes.
Yep, I forgot. Creep Tapes is what you're going with. I think I had that as well.
I was so
Feels kind of unfair to put Squid Games on here.
Yeah, I put Creep Tapes because I still have not watched Last of Us yet. Oh wait, this would be for season 1.
Yeah, season 1.
Okay.
I still like Creep Tapes.
Yeah, I still think Creep Tapes.
Of course.
You know, I could have seen that come in. Last of Us is like, man,
no,
everybody loves that.
Now that I was gonna shed a tear for it because honestly I didn't think it stood a chance, but okay, well now I'm gonna talk some shit. Didn't deserve it. Creep Tapes was not only like a gamble because it was a series of 2 films that hadn't had an entry in like 15 years, and they just went out with like doing an anthology series on it, and it's magnificent. Like I think it's both hilarious, awkward, and just absolutely brutal.
In the way that series is presented, I think like looking in comparison to something like The Last of Us, where you're telling that traditional story of the narrative that you're getting, I think that only has a certain shelf life to it. Whereas Creep Tapes, it's so episodic where it's like you can really get so much mileage out of that. And I think that's what they did in that first season to really create something unique where each episode is different and it's funny, it's weird in its own way, but then also gruesome. And I love that. I'm so excited for season 2. I think you can get so much mileage out of the Creep Tapes in general. That's why it's like, I know they had talked about doing a Creep 3. I know that's still on the table. They're going to do that eventually but the beauty of this one is just we can have fun with it. And you see that creativity shine through in that first season.
Yeah, Gracie says, I like the Creep Tapes, but I really want a Creep 3. Love the dynamic between the killer and Sarah. I want more. Yeah, I definitely think that we'll get there. I'm curious to see what we never did follow. We're going to have to do that. We'll have to follow up with Shudder because I think that comes out, in November again?
November, yeah. I don't think they were offering screeners yet for that. That's why they had mentioned that it was coming out, but they hadn't said anything about it. So, but yeah, once we follow up, I'm sure we'll.
Yeah, because I'm gonna definitely want to get that watched again. Plus, they're only 20-minute, half-hour long episodes, so it's like you could burn through that so fast. Oh, by the way, how deep into Welcome to Derry are you?
2 episodes.
Okay, I'm only 3 episodes in. So
okay,
what do you think so far?
I will tell you that
very brief.
As soon as we get off here, I'm eager to.
Okay, that's all I need to know. I think that's perfect. That's a perfect teaser. So. I don't know what to watch. Terrifier 3 or Martyrs. I think it just depends on the kind of mood
The
you want
mood.
tonight. It's like, do you want violence that is fun and cartoony? Or do you want violence that is awful and sad?
Do
Like,
you want someone to be completely ripped apart, or do you want someone to be turned into a spring roll?
yes.
It's one or the other.
Oh boy. You got one vote, Terrifier 3. Probably sad. Ah, no. Ooh.
Oh, are some of these not on the ballot sheet?
I don't think the editor's eyeball awards are. These ones are like, I think they just kind of like
Appreciation, kind of.
yeah, like how they do the honorary Oscar
Yeah.
every year or whatever, or whenever they. I don't know if that's every year, or if that's like. It's been a while since I've watched the Oscars.
Same.
Hell yeah, Stephanie. There you go. Yeah, Violet got it. Martyrs if you hate yourself. Yes, even though Martyrs is a bit sad and hard to get through for some folks, it's still a good movie.
Oh, Martyrs is a wild experience.
Got some crazy big ideas in there towards the end.
Yeah, especially when you kind of get nestled in for this revenge film at the very beginning, and then they kind of just like flip the switch, and it's like, good lord, what a what a marathon of just hatred and
There's a lot there.
somberness.
Especially because I love the way that it like reveals some of the things. I won't say anymore because I just see Gracie hasn't seen that. Yeah, Martyrs. Don't watch the remake, but like this one, great.
Oh yeah, funny.
I'm sorry.
Funny. I had my wife watch Martyrs just recently for a list that I had done, and she works in a assisted living facility, and she goes room to room handing out medicine, and there's a guy in there that's in his like mid-60s, and she goes in there and he's watching Martyrs, and
Jesus Christ.
she goes, "Is this Martyrs?" And he goes, "You know this film?" And she goes, "Yeah." He's apparently a pretty big horror fan. And he goes, "I was going to recommend this to one of my friends, but I couldn't remember if this was pretty graphic, so I had to rewatch it before I recommend it to anyone."
Yeah, probably best to not one you just want to be throwing out there to people.
Like, you know what's a good film to just watch?
Just to kill some time, enjoy your evening. It's like doing the same thing. Like if somebody did that with Inside, I would be like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?"
What's going on here? How do you spend your free time?
Frontiers is another one. Like, don't just be throwing these movies out there.
It's a proceed with caution type of films. Oh, so there are a handful of editors getting these awards. Okay.
Looks like it. Editor's eyeball. Oh, these must be I get it now. These must be the editors of the magazine.
Oh, I got you. This guy's a fucking stud.
It looks like Abraham Lincoln and Steve Harrington had a baby.
He looks like Abraham Lincoln Vampire Slayer.
Fangoria. You know what? I need to subscribe to that magazine at some point. I haven't read a Fangoria magazine in such a long time.
We are always getting new or like offers for it all the time for like you can get like a year subscription for like 30-40% off.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they usually have really good deals on those. Ron Perlman. Busy Phillips. I remember Freaks and Geeks. What a great TV show that was.
Didn't that only get 2 seasons or 1?
That got 1 season.
That's
and
ridiculous.
Then they did a follow-up, kind of like unrelated but kind of related, like a sister series. I forget what it was called, but it's Seth Rogen in it.
I think this is best director.
Screenplay. Yep.
Screenplay.
I have Strange Darling, JT Molnar.
Yep, that's what I got too.
Let's do it, guys. Come on.
JT Mauler, baby. Let's go. He deserves it for this adapted screenplay for Long Walk.
Sinners. I mean, there's so many strong films.
Yeah,
in this,
Sinners. Yeah, it would have been great.
I think Strange Darling had such a uniqueness to the layout of that, and to make things work, it had to have. It started with great writing in order to make that film work.
You know what I'm fucking jealous about is that Corley Fargeet wrote and directed Substance.
Oh,
I forgot that she wrote it too. I'm like, and just by herself. I'm like, I hate that. I'm never gonna amount to anything. Like, I mean, like, how did she do that? Hard pick, absolutely. Ryan Coogler for Sinners from Brandon there. I gotta go JT Mauler. Fuck! That's still good. He deserves it. Dude has never made a bad movie.
Yeah, I mean, hold on. Let me look at my ballot sheet because I was going to bring up something. I have, like, for best lead performance, I put Michael B. Jordan on there for Sinners, but for Ryan Coogler to write two different characters,
yeah,
with that same actor,
that's true.
Feel so different.
And you know, I
could easily see it. Plus, being a period piece,
I never shut up about how that movie feels like a completely different movie until the vampires show up. Like,
yeah,
that's absolutely. Just it is magnificent writing. I just think like Strange Darling is just like for me, Strange Darling would have been like my pick for a limited release movie.
Yes.
100%. It's like I don't understand why that one's in the wide release. It never stands a chance against stuff like this, but
correct. Yeah.
I still think it deserves it. Plus, JT Mauler is just like he's just super impressive with what the two features I've seen him work on.
Absolutely.
He is like really petitioning hard for a shot at Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and after seeing The Long Walk and Strange Darling, it's like the dude's consistent. Just give it to him. I think he could write one. Sitting
here next year, I could easily. I feel strongly that the Long Walk will be my pick for best screenplay. So, because I mean,
it's all dialogue. It's all dialogue.
But to make it move the way that it does and feel different the way that it does because of so many different personalities in there, again, it goes back to great writing from the very start.
Katie Afraidy. That's a great name. All right, so they're going to teach us how the awards happen. I wanted to touch on this real quick. I know we're probably going to talk about this a little bit more on this week's Beyond the Splatter Graves. We have a very fun episode coming, guys. We're waiting for one more piece of confirmation on that one. But I'm excited to reveal that. So as soon as I get the A-OK, I'm posting the stream. But I want to talk a little bit about Primate. Did you watch the trailer for that? Either of you?
100%.
Adrian, did you check out Primate?
Did not.
Oh man. I don't know, dude. I like his movies. I do. I think Johannes Roberts has an okay track record. I think the two shark movies he made are pretty good. He also did Strangers Pray at Night. So he's got 3 good ones on there for me. Primate might be his magnum opus. That movie looks scary as fuck. Like, I'm sorry. I don't know. Maybe I'm just getting the oh god, what is it from Nope? Gordy.
Yeah, Gordy.
I'm just getting flashbacks of that, but Gordy's like, dude, all the shadows, of that chimpanzee, and the fact that they're using a practical puppet, I'm like, oh my god, this looks great.
Yeah, that's what I get those vibes of Gordy's home as well. I think, walking out of Nope, that was the most, for me, most interesting part. I know Dylan and I had a discussion on that, just that aspect alone, how terrifying it was, and wanting to see that story really take place and really see what that narrative could be. And I feel like that's what Primate's going to be to an extent. I don't think it's going to be, it doesn't have that wink and a nod that Gordy's home did have, but I think this one's going to be really interesting from its brutality. And I know that they brought up, it's going to have that Cujo vibe to it.
Yeah,
And
because it's
so,
like it seems like he gets bit by a snake or something.
yeah, I don't know exactly what's going on there, but I'm really intrigued as to what avenue they're going to take in terms of its brutality. I mean, we've all heard stories of,
Oh yeah,
chimpanzees and real life stories of, ripping faces off, things like that. So it really opens up the level of brutality. The one scene where the one dude I think is under the table in
he's pushing through the sheet.
yeah,
That's my favorite shot.
terrifying.
Like,
What a great way to end that trailer to really just get you excited. I love the 911 call as well. Really puts that tension in there, and that's that minute and a half, whatever the hell it is. But it got me really excited. I love that they're going practical. It's with the same team that did Toxie, I think, this past July. And it really just has a great aspect to it. Oh, sorry.
well, you're good.
Sidebar.
It's Dangerous Animals for me.
Oddity for me.
I had to give it to this. I love Sean Byrne. I know he's not going to get it, but I want it so bad.
But best international film. Oddity was a happy surprise for me.
Oh yeah.
There we go.
Hell yeah. I'm still happy for him. For him. But Dangerous Animals is so fucking good, and I will die on that hill.
No, really happy surprise there as well. I think Dangerous Animals, in terms of horror, where it's got the serial killer aspect, it's got the big shark feel to it as well. I think maybe Oddity, just from that supernatural element to it, maybe wins out. And a lot of people speak. I don't really know anyone that's negative on Oddity, at least not that I think
I've seen some pushback on some of my videos about it. Like, people say it's the same thing with like his other movie. People are like, oh, it's not scary. Caveat. This guy, I'm really looking forward to seeing what he does next. Like, I mean, Damian McCarthy is a name, just like JT Muller, that I'm just like, I really like what they've done so far with the limited features we've seen. And I think that he's one, but he's somebody who definitely knows how to freak people out, and I like it.
Really different storytelling on all those. And Oddity, I love the take on there.
See? Necro says Oddity needed more gore.
I guess
I loved Oddity
from that film.
Definitely check it out, Brandon. It's worth your time. But Necro still loves it. God, I always think about that tent scene.
Ah, wonderful. And again, no expectation going into that one. I think we had a handful of screeners at the time. And I was like, I threw that one on just to, I was like, let me just knock this one out. And I was just like, this film's really, really good. It's a great ghost story. And I hadn't seen Caveat until after. I
watched it just before, and it was great. Let's see. What these next?
Oh, Azrael was some.
You picked Azrael?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I went with. I didn't even pick one. I didn't pick one. I was like, I'll go with Little Bites because I actually interviewed. We interviewed both these. Azrael. I'll go with Azrael.
Little Bites was underwhelming. Like, I wanted more from that film. There we go.
Hey, I got one. Yeah, hell yeah, brother. Like, let's go. Yes. Agreed. Yep. Azrael's cool. Azrael is a great ending. I love Azrael's ending. It's so cool.
I think that one, when we jumped into that one, I think there was already a decent amount of hype around it that we had already. So maybe the expectation was there, but I had some fun with that film. It wasn't like one of my all-time favorites, but I think just the world that they built and performance-wise, what they were able to do with the concept was really fun.
It feels like a movie that is just the idea is slightly too big for the budget they had, but I think they did well with what they had for the most part.
I see Gracie says she didn't really like Frankie Frico. I was the same way.
Yeah.
I think, I don't know. I thought I was going to have more fun with that film, and it just
right.
Something was missing. There were a few elements missing with that film.
Hey, what's going on, Tomas? What's happening? Argentina. You guys make great horror movies. Yeah, Little Bites was a little slow.
Yeah, I agree.
And predictable, but I still think there's some parts of the presentation that were good. Oh, shit. Are they the biggest horror YouTube channel?
What'd you say?
Would we consider Chelsea and James to be the biggest
I would
horror
think so,
channel?
yeah.
I think.
I would
don't
think
know.
so.
I wonder what the community thinks about that. Because like I think they'd probably be the one. They've transcended the most.
They've really crossed over. I mean, they're on the Fangoria Chainsaw Awards. You know what I mean? Like I always see James pop up on different docs and things like that.
Yeah, I mean, he did the whole like marketing thing with Black Phone. Like I kept seeing him in all the ads.
Yep.
So it's like, they're definitely doing shit.
Remember the time we just ended up we ended up on one of the things, didn't we?
Oh, 820. Yeah, for Bring Her Back.
No, on one of the Dead Meat.
Oh yeah, we did pop up on a Dead Meat video.
Was it Brandon who?
I think it was Brandon. We had a few people reach out to us, but I believe Brandon was one of them. This was a while ago, but yeah, we popped up in on the Mean One.
There it
we
is.
Interviewed Stephen Lamort. They have clips from our interview with him in there.
Best streaming premiere. I had Mr. Crockett again.
I did as well.
There we go.
Woo! That was awkward. Oh, but why did it get so silent? No, that's awesome, Gracie. I've heard they're great people. Also, it was it was Ashley and Ken. I was thinking there was one other person, another channel, but Ashley and Ken have interviewed them and worked with them a couple of times. They love them. They say they're some of the nicest people.
I want a Mr. Crockett sequel as well.
I do too. I did. I watched it, all 2 hours and 15 minutes of it. And I have thoughts. And we're going to get to those thoughts, but not on tonight's episode.
Let's go.
Oh, there we go.
I can't believe it's been 40 years since these guys started jamming.
I remember first seeing them on Jerry Springer and not knowing what the hell was going on as a little kid.
I saw them on a Watch
it's
Mojo
on YouTube, Stephanie.
video.
You just type in Halloween Aftermath and it'll be like it's the 2 hour one. It's like a full blown movie. It is. It's all like my short thoughts of it, like presentation wise, like it is impressive as hell. Like it is really well done. They went for it. I love it. I love a lot of it. I have a couple of critiques, but at the same time, it's like I don't necessarily want to sit here and just like critique it because it's like they fucking made a whole ass Halloween movie, and that's impressive to me. I love it. Oh, dude, all right, I gotta stop after this. I gotta stop. because like, but yes, Rob Zombie, you could tell he loves that. He could tell where he leans with this film.
Best kill. Is that on a thing?
I didn't see it. In a Violent Nature.
Maybe that wasn't one.
Terrifier 3.
There we go.
The shower scene? Hell yeah, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, that wasn't on the sheet. That must not be one that we can vote on.
This makes total sense.
They should at least let the guy that got his taint carved go up there and accept the award.
Oh, dude, I know. I know, right? It's like, hell yeah. Like, I'm shocked that Terrifier 3 like isn't getting nearly as much love, but it was a good year. Ah, David.
Hell yeah. Oh, here we go. Here's the man. Oh, look at that suit.
What do you think he's presenting?
Is this isn't the final award, is it?
No. Because we didn't have lead performance.
Is this lead performance, maybe?
I think so. That would make sense because Art's the star. But don't discount Sienna. She's lovely as well. Yep.
I have Michael B. Jordan for Sinners on this one.
Yeah. So here's the deal. I went with my heart. I went with Willa Fitzgerald for this one. And I think I'm going to lock it in, even though I know she's not going to win. But she deserves it because her performance in Strange Darling was incredible.
Yeah, she was great, and I had thought about that as well. But Michael B. Jordan just portraying two different characters.
Yeah, I know.
So hard to do.
But then, like, you also got to think, like, Lily Rose Depp. I like knew her from nothing. Like, I'd heard nothing about bad things. Then you go see Nosferatu, and it's like, Jesus Christ, she is an actress. But I also really like Naomi Scott too. Like, there's a lot of great actors.
Sally Hawkins was great.
That's why this awards show is terrible for us. We can't do this one. We don't have clear victors. It's just like, I'm happy with anything because, you know, I like a lot of these movies.
Naomi Scott was great too.
No, I respect it. Substance or Sinners makes sense. Yeah. You know what? I cannot deny it. She was fantastic. Come on, Demi. Oh, this is going to be... No. Hold on.
What is it? Oh my gosh.
No way this is best wide release. Oh shit, no, we haven't done director yet. We did screenplay because I saw Ryan Coogler for both, and I had him on.
Gotcha.
I'm going with Coralie Fargeet for this one.
For director?
Mhm.
Oh, I have Ryan Coogler. The
Can't
Coog.
argue with it.
I know.
Really, I would say I would take off Danny Boyle and Osgood Perkins.
Yeah.
And it's not even anything against Danny Boyle, really. Oof, Luke. Just back again with another award. Love it, dude.
Oh,
That's
man.
amazing.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Sinners is a great film.
I think Corley should have got this one. I'm not gonna lie. Now that I'm sitting on it, like he got screenplay, makes total sense. I love it. He's a fantastic director. Like, don't get me wrong. And I still, fuck yeah, Sinners. It's one of my favorite movies of the year. But I think like she just like for her to have that small of a movie that got passed up, sold to another company, to then go all the way to the Oscars, all the way. I think she totally deserved that award for it, in my opinion. But I can't be mad.
Yeah, I mean, I love the substance. I think when you look at Sinners, I mean, again going back, being a period piece, directing an actor playing two different parts, intertwining a film where you forget that it's a horror film until it gets completely horror centric into it, and it does work. I don't think it's the perfect horror film of the year for me, but it does have a lot of great elements to it. A lot of moving parts that on paper, in lesser hands, would not work.
Did you also mention that Michael B. Jordan plays two different roles?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I'm really not looking forward actually to putting together our top 10 of the year this year.
You got to just start doing it as you watch the films.
I know, because like I'm sitting here even just looking at it now. I'm like, I still have to factor Sinners in, and I'm just sitting here like thinking about all the movies we've just seen and from like Fantastic. Well, some of those won't count, but like there's a lot of good shit that we've seen even just the last few months. And then we saw Frankenstein, still have Silent Night, Deadly Night. Like there's a lot of good shit still coming. What up, King Matthew III? What's happening? Completely understand. Thank you for popping in. Agreed. She did. I wish. Juice is fantastic.
Yeah. One of my staples of my childhood, I'll tell you.
I watched that with Adrian for the first time in Colorado.
You watch it for the first time?
Mhm.
Or oh, okay.
Yeah, so that was like in 20, what was that, 18, 19?
Something like that, yeah. I
Went to
watched it again
Colorado
a
to
few years
visit
ago.
our buddy Steve, and it was they were a legal state. We got violently high and then woke up the next day at like noon and just watched that before we did anything else. It was just on. Watched the entirety of Juice, and I was just like, Jesus, this movie is fantastic. Like
I'll never
I
forget it.
watched Juice. I was probably 6. My brother loved Tupac, so like it was always on in the house. I love Steel, my favorite character for some reason.
Yeah.
Don't know why. But what a what a wild film. That one gets pretty dark.
Demon Knight, also very good. this must be best wide release.
I have the substance.
So I put Sinners for this one, actually, because I thought Corley was a lock for director. But now I think I am in danger of losing that because I feel like, are they really going to give Sinners this many awards?
Yeah. I put the substance because in terms of what has come out, that was my favorite film of last year. So
Yeah.
I'm back in 28 years later, man. Please, bro.
Respect.
Please.
Final Destination Bloodlines. That'd be amazing.
Sinners.
Nikes.
I knew it. All right. Hell yeah.
Go.
I love that. Well, hey, you know what? That's great. I'm happy for him. I like it. I
He
like
cleaned
it.
up. Sinners cleaned up. Substance did as well, but
Woohoo. Yeah, Gannon was hoping for Substance as well. Sinners, yeah. It really did well in this. Is that 3 or 4 awards there?
I know 3 definitely.
Oh no, because they also won for score, so that's 4.
There we go.
That's insane. Great movie though. That was one of the times where I actually was pissed that it hadn't come to streaming yet. I think like it hadn't even come to premium release. I think what happened was like it was like maybe 10 days away on Vudu when I was down there visiting Adrian at the beginning of the summer, because I was like, dude, goddamn, I want to watch this movie. You need to watch this. That was one of the ones I was really considering, and they did eventually get around to it. So he understands the goodness.
I actually haven't
Yes,
rewatched
Tis
this one
was a
since the
banger.
theater.
It's on my Vudu. I bought it when it came right out because I was like, dude, I gotta
Next month is
watch
where I
it.
start getting into my rewatches of the year. So start.
November. You have
Yeah.
to. This year, yeah. I mean, shit. I might start rewatching some stuff right now because like I can fit a couple of these in for rewatches for Halloween.
Yeah. Was that it?
That's it. Yeah. No,
No.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 14 out of 19 on there for Brandon. I think I got like 3. So like I did terrible.
Yeah, I don't think any of us did great.
This is a bad year for me.
Yeah.
There was, again, this is why I like doing this one, because there is no clear victor in our eyes, because like I really don't know, and half the time it's like I could go 50-50 or even like quarter each on any of them. Like, man, hell yeah.
You got it, man. I woke up that morning. My left eye was stuck shut with all the eye crust because I guess all my edibles hit while I was asleep. I had to wash it out of my eye. And when I got
reborn.
dude's whole life flashed before his eyes, and
Yeah, I
then
know.
his next birth.
We have to be kind of vague about it on YouTube, but like, yeah, let's just say being in Colorado in 2018, you know, we live in Ohio, just for those of you who don't know, which, you know, we're cool now with the lettuce of the devil, but you know, before we weren't. So that was kind of one of those things where it's like, damn, when in Rome. And we over prepared. I think like at one point it was early into the evening. I'm pretty sure like I was so up there that I just like remember like taking my sleeping bag out or something of my bag and just rolling it out on Steve's floor while you guys were sitting on the couch, and you were just like, no, buddy, come here. I was just so tired because we had literally gotten off the plane and then just ran through a bunch of dispensaries, went sightseeing, all while doing all that. And it's just like, man, I was exhausted. I was a dead man, but I woke up. I felt like a brand new person. I was like the best sleep I'd ever gotten.
I was the opposite, man. I was so groggy, and then my like left eye was bloodshot red, and then Steve's cat almost sliced me up for not giving him some crispy crunchies after I got out of the restroom.
That's one thing that I kind of feel like sucks for with dispensaries becoming like a more wider thing. Like, it's great. I think it should happen. I don't see why it's not. But like, going to Colorado is certainly a vibe to experience your first dispensary. Because like, not only is that for the time when we went, it was like you could really only go there in a select few other states. But like, the Colorado in itself as a state is beautiful. Like, you're literally, the city is beautiful, and then there's so much like art and all this crazy shit, and then you can go into the fucking mountains and start hiking trails and stuff. It was gorgeous. We did all that. Like, love it.
Oh yeah, dude, I want to go back every year.
I know, I want to too. Just get an Airbnb, like, and just hang out for a week.
Yeah, and then we can shoot a horror short in there.
I know. Let's bring Luke along. Get the 3 families together. We'll just get a massive Airbnb, make a horror movie, release it on YouTube.
Then we can go get a shot at the Shining Hotel just for shits and giggles.
How far is that from Denver? I don't think that's in Colorado.
No, I'm pretty sure it is. The Stanley Hotel, Estes Park, Colorado.
Ooh. I thought that was in Wyoming for some reason.
Now playing The Deep Dark Woods.
Deep Dark Woods.
All right. Directions to Denver Airport.
Ah, man.
Dude, that's just an hour and a half.
Oh, dude. Okay. Yeah, we should do that. That'd be amazing.
Dude, that's not bad at all.
That'd
and then
be
it's
amazing.
right next to
check that out.
Dude, right next to Rocky Mountain National Park, or well, let's see what we got.
I thought they had a oh god, I don't know. I was like thinking here there was something about that because they also have the Red Rocks there, don't they?
Red Rock National Park or whatever it's called.
The amphitheater.
Yeah, dude. Oh man, we went there last time we were in Colorado. Our buddy John was there, and this dude almost died on the trail, man.
Jeez. Sheesh.
It's just,
well.
The air is so thin up there.
Yeah.
You can get really winded.
I feel you. Well, folks, I think that's going to wrap us up here. That was the end of our show. A little shorter this week, but I think, that just perfectly times it up. We didn't have anything else really all that planned. But I think everything is going pretty well. Other than that, I know we got a lot of projects coming up, some reviews. This week is definitely, because the 22nd is Welcome to Derry. So we'll get you guys a review of the first 5 episodes, right? That is this week?
Yes, yep, that is this week. That might be Wednesday, but I don't know 100%.
I'm pretty sure it's Wednesday. Yeah, so that one, and then I thought we had one more screener or something coming up here soon.
Dream Eater.
Dream Eater, yes, that's it.
So
yep. Mm-hmm.
Those 2 are going to be on the channel this week. Certainly, we'll get those reviews out to you this week. And of course, we always have a list coming out, so I'm sure that'll be toward the end of the week. But we definitely have those 2 reviews coming to you this week or later on. And
my next list, which will be one that I'm really looking forward to getting out to you guys. It's going to be really extra special with kind of what I'm planning on doing it, but with it. And we have a lot of fun stuff coming out for one of the movies we're going to be talking about this week, and it's going to be great. I'm excited to give it to you guys, and it's I think I'm going to put that out on Thursday. I'm shooting for because I can't get into it, but there's a reason why. But I think I'm going to put that out at Thursday, so you guys might get a list Thursday instead of Friday. If not, it'll be Friday this week. I'll have a post, so you won't miss one, but we'll have it. I just got to figure that out because I want to be strategic about it. But yeah, alrighty. I think that's going to wrap it up here for us, guys. So thank you so much. As always, we'll be back here again next week. But hey, if you do want some more time with us, keep it here. We're going to be back with Splattercast, Rockland Graves, and Beyond the Void Horror Podcast on Tuesday. So Beyond the Splatter Graves will be back. We got a cool guest coming in, so lots of fun. So until next time, I'm Dylan Newell.
I'm Luke Janesco.
And I am Adrian, also known as Bottom Guy.
Power bottom.
And stay scared.
Do the horror shit, gonna do it live. Cause Splattercast kick it every day they live. Splattercast, 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 Splattercast. Splatter cast, gonna smash your ass.